From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a slow and steady approach could be the best way to secure a free trade deal with India, according to one expert. The Prime Minister departs for India this morning, visiting Mumbai and New Delhi alongside a large delegation. Auckland University Director of Global Studies, Chris Ogden, says India has been known to drag its feet on deals before finally giving in. He says we could learn something from that.
I think if New Zealand negotiators go in realising that, and possibly also take the same attitude, they might actually garner more respect. And in the end, I think we'll get a better trade deal rather than doing something very quickly.
The US Secretary of State is cautiously optimistic about a ceasefire in Ukraine. Marco Rubio has this morning met with top diplomats from G7 countries in Canada. US President Donald Trump has revealed the US had good and productive discussions with Russia's President Vladimir Putin yesterday. But Rubio says more work needs to be done.
We continue to recognize this is a difficult and complex situation. It will not be easy, it will not be simple. But we certainly feel like we're at least some steps closer to ending this war and bringing peace.
Police say they'll be out in force to target boy racers in Manawatu this weekend. They say there'll be no tolerance for dangerous drivers on the road, with gatherings expected. Officers seized one car at a boy racer meet last weekend and say the community is fed up with the behaviour. Surf Lifesaving New Zealand is cautioning Kiwis to stay safe on our beaches as patrols wind down for the season. Many paid lifeguards will no longer be watching the surf, with only volunteers around on weekends to keep eyes on the water until Easter. National Coastal Safety Manager Tom Kearney says assistance, supervision and advice now won't be as immediately available.
We urge people going to the beach to take a few minutes to look at the conditions and assess their ability.
Kearney says despite preventable drownings dropping last year by 19, the season still has been very busy. That's news. To sport, and New Zealand golfer Ryan Fox has shot up 23 spots at the Players' Championship in Florida after carding a second round 2 under par 70. Fox is currently in a tie for 38th at 2 under, but is 9 shots off the pace. The Warriors have won their first home game of the NRL season, blitzing Manly 36-16 at Mount Smart. The Hurricanes have jumped off the bottom of the Super Rugby ladder after a 20-18 win over the Highlanders in Dunedin. Canes flanker Peter Luckeyes told Gold Sport the pace was frenetic.
Landers really brought the end game today, but yeah, just super proud of the boys. Dug deep. It's been a tough couple of weeks, but it's good to get that win heading into the bye week. So yeah, it's a good result.
That's sport. I'm Diana Vezic.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.